Doncaster station for this very special event. As Josh has said, we're celebrating a truly remarkable railway figure by unveiling our latest named train. Now, there are some people in railway history who are truly the fathers of the modern railway that we know today. People like Stephenson, Brunel, and of course Gresley. Names that we now associate with entire eras of ambition, innovation, and national pride. Even today, people who know very little about railways will know of Flying Scotsman, they'll know of Mallard, and they'll know of the great East Coast expresses that captured the imagination of the country around 100 years ago and continue to do so, especially, of course, in Doncaster. In many ways, those people know exactly what the name Gresley stands for. Speed, elegance, engineering brilliance, and above all, innovation. Those are values that matter immensely to us at LNER today, because innovation is not just part of our history, but it must also define our future. Sir Nigel never stood still. He constantly pushed boundaries, challenged convention, and asked how could the railway be faster, better, smarter, and more reliable for the people and the businesses who depended upon it. Those are values that we continue to believe in today. And when the LNER name returned to the East Coast Main Line in 2018, it was a statement of intent, because LNER represents something powerful in British railway history: excellence, ambition, pride, and a belief that the railway should inspire confidence in the people that they serve. At the very heart of that legacy sits Sir Nigel Gresley, and that's why today feels so special here in Doncaster, a place forever connected to Gresley's story and to the history of railway engineering in this country. Because it is at Doncaster where Gresley worked as the carriage and wagon superintendent of the Great Northern Railway from 1911, and of course it is here where his iconic creations were built. And that's why we're so proud to launch this train here at Doncaster this morning in honour of the great man. Now, when we first began discussing what this Azuma train should be called, there were plenty of suggestions, names like Innovator and Pioneer, titles that reflect ambition, progress and the spirit of railway engineering. But in the end, we came to a very simple conclusion. There was only one name it should carry. So today, in honour of one of the greatest figures in British railway history, we're proud to launch Gresley150 on this, the 150th anniversary of his birth. As Josh said, in a few minutes we'll see its arrival here into Doncaster Station, and I think that feels entirely fitting, because while technology may have changed dramatically since Gresley's day, the spirit of innovation that drove him forward remains just as important now as it was then. Our Azuma trains, maintained here of course in Doncaster still, are the sleek, fast express trains of the modern East Coast Main Line. They are cleaner, they are more efficient, they are more reliable, and they're designed for the needs of today's customers and tomorrow's railway. Railways are built by and progress through the efforts of engineers, innovators, operators and visionaries who refuse to accept that good enough is good enough. People like Sir Nigel Gresley and those he continues to inspire. Our talented teams across LNER today continue working every day to improve the journeys that we provide for millions of customers across the East Coast Main Line. Our railway here in Doncaster and up and down the East Coast still matters profoundly. And if Britain is to grow sustainably, we know that the railways must play a central role.